Did you ever try to use round up and round down formulas in Revit? They can get a bit more complicated and a bit more difficult to understand when you try to do more complex stuff. In this video, I want to walk you step by step how to solve these complex ideologies and issues directly in Revit. So in this video, I'm going to use occupancy factor and occupancy load namings as a kind of a reference, but these are not fully automated approach. We're just to keep this exercise very simple and easy. Obviously, if you do it, you need to use key schedules, you need to use project parameters, global parameters in order to make things work very, very automated way and the best way possible. However, just to keep simple, so I'm just using these numbers adding manually and randomly. So I am using like 30.3 here, 20.1, 30.4, and these numbers are actually, if I run them directly in Revit, what will happen is that they will go 30, 20, and 30 because they will not show 31 just because it's less than 0.5 of the decimal. So let's remove the decimal and see how it really works in practice. So if I go to the occupancy factor and if I go to field formatting, I can use from general to the fixed and I can use 0 decimals. And this way I will have those decimals removed. But as I said, it will be just rounding it down. Even though they are still, decimals are still here, you will not be seeing them. So decimals are not removed, they are there, but you just visually don't see any decimals. But I would like to round them up. And how would that work? So if I simply round them up by using a field, and I can just do a calculated value, and I can use literally occupancy factor up as a kind of a keyword, as a suffix, and I can just use this occupancy factor, and I will add just round up. You can also do round down in the same way. You just need to change up to down, and you can use in the same way. But if I do that, it will, as you can see, it will round it up automatically to 31. So this will not be anymore 30.3 decimal, it will be 31. It will treat it as a 31. And this will be 21 and it will be 31 as well. So this is very important to understand that you can use this and once it is done, and if you're worried about the other column, what you can do is you can go to the formatting and you can just do hidden field. This way you can remove the other formatting. So the most important thing here is to understand, for example, how to divide the area to occupancy factor and then get the round up afterwards. That might be a little bit more tricky because this has a unit, which is square foot, and while this has no units. So, and Revit overall doesn't like it, and you need to do some, alterations to it. But specifically with the round up and round down formulas, it's a little bit more tricky because the natural way of doing it, you would just naturally say, okay, I want to do area occupancy factor. This is an area, this has a unit, this has no unit. So I will just use a calculate value. I will choose an area here and I can choose just say occupancy factor area up. But what will happen is that when you try to do this, it will give you error. And this error cannot be even resolved even though you do the trick that I'm going to show you, because it will not read this formula as an area. Revit, when you use round up, round down formulas in Revit, it doesn't want any units. It needs to be number. It has to be without a unit. So if you ever try to do area and try to do even a trick, which you can just simply divide it by 1, and that will be dividing it by 1 square foot. And this way you will be removing the unit right away from the formula. So you're getting the clean number. However, Revit will not let you to do that because you want an area and you want to divide it by 1 and makes it complicated. So what you can do instead is that you turn this into a number and try to apply it in this way. So what it does is that you divide your area by occupancy factor and then it's divided by 1 square foot. So what happens is that that square foot is being going to be disappeared, and then as soon as you apply it, you will get your occupancy. Actually, this is not the factors, but it should have been load as a name, so it doesn't matter. So it should be like this is just the sake of the exercise, so it should have been load, and or vice versa. So this is the factor and this is the load. The point here is that not to about these details, but the point is how you can use round up and round down. So if you need more details about that, please write in the comments or contact us so we can assist you with automations and details. Thank you. If you like this video and more videos like this, subscribe to our channel because there will be many more. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on.